Hi, this is Lucia with The Art of Love. Today I'm very excited because I have found a new way for you to get your ex back. It's new in the sense that I never thought of it and I haven't heard anyone else talk about it. But you're going to find out here very shortly. But before I tell you, I want to make sure that you subscribe so that you don't miss out on any future videos where I might have more breakthroughs. And while you're at it, tap the bell icon so you'll be notified when a new video is up. So this actually happened to me. I tested this out myself without even trying to, and it worked. So it will work. And what is that? Well, it is going on a dating app and seeing if your ex is on there and matching up with them. Now, you can't do this right away. Okay, do not try this 5 days after the breakup, 2 weeks after the breakup. There still needs to be a period of no contact, at least 2 months. Again, you need to give them time to possibly reach out to you, and if you're familiar with my work, you know that often they reach out between days 45 and 60. So we don't want to miss that golden time period, if you will. And so if 2 months have gone by, 3 months have gone by, or more, and you haven't heard from them, maybe they're on a dating app, and maybe they will match up with you. So I suggest that you do Bumble and Tinder, the swiping apps. That way, if they're on there, and you swipe right, but they don't, it's okay. No harm, no foul. However, if they're on there and they swipe right and you swipe right, guess what? Now you can talk. Now you have the buffer of the dating app. You know, it's not like you reached out, you texted, you called, you just happened to match up on a dating app. And they obviously swiped right too, or you wouldn't have matched up. So you know that there's some interest. You're not just flying blind here. Because you might be saying, oh, but you're breaking no contact. Yeah, but not really, because they're indicating interest because they swiped right. And if you swipe right and they don't, they'll never know that you swipe right. They'll just see that you're on the dating app and go, oh, they're already dating. Okay. Now, obviously, this only works if they go on a dating site or dating app. But a lot of times, after a period of being single after a breakup, or some guys or some girls right away, but again, you're not going to contact them right away. They will get on a dating app. So I suggest if you're under 50, Bumble and Tinder are good. If you're older, then Match and maybe Plenty of Fish, OkCupid. But if it's not a swipe app, and if it's another site or app where they have to reach out to you, then let them reach out to you. Do not contact them on the dating site. Just put your profile up there to see if they will reach out. And if you're not really interested in dating and you're just trying to find your ex and trying to see if they'll match up with you, then have the search be very narrow. So let's say your ex is 32. Then you would put your search as between 31 and 33. Let's say they're 7 miles away, then put the search 8 miles. That way, you don't have to swipe through a million people to see if your ex is on there. Less swiping. And hopefully they will be. And I know this because it happened to me. If you've been listening to me for a while, you keep hearing me talk about this ex that broke up with me a few years ago. And we hadn't been in touch for about 3.5 years. And I'm on a dating app, and so who should pop up but the ex? Hey. And so I thought, you know what? Let me swipe right, mainly for curiosity's sake, if nothing else. And what do you know? He had already swiped right, so we matched. So we started talking again. Otherwise, there was no way I was going to reach out. Plus, I wasn't trying to get back with him anyway, and he probably wouldn't have reached out. So the dating app was the buffer. And we hung out. Had fun. Again, I don't necessarily want to get back with him, but it was cool that we were able to hang out, and he knows what I do, and he's like, oh, maybe you'll have a get your ex back story out of this. Well, I have a new video out of this. I don't know about an ex-back story. I don't know what's going to happen, but I'm glad that it led me to realizing that, you know what, you can use dating apps, dating sites to see if your ex is still interested and if they're going to match up with you. So why not try it? What have you got to lose? Especially the swiping apps, because if you swipe right and they don't, they will never know that you swiped right on them. That's the beauty of it. And if they did swipe right on you and they did too, well, guess what? Now you have the possibility of talking and possibly getting back together. So you're welcome for this new information. But in the meantime, if you want to talk about the breakup, about no contact, other strategies and plans to get your ex back, I do offer coaching, and you can get information on that at my website, theartoflove.net. There is a direct link below the video, and you can also sign up for my free newsletter while you're there. If you're listening to this on YouTube, remember to like and subscribe. If you're listening on iTunes, I would appreciate if you would rate and review the podcast. And finally, remember that love inspires, empowers, uplifts, and enlightens.